Girls aren't allowed to navigate. I'm the second daughter of Kalani, the High Chief, and I'm not even granted that privilege. But Ika was never one to pass up a chance to show off, and we paddled out into the bay on a small outrigger so he could teach me what he knew. It was the first of many training sessions and the start of a lifelong friendship. My father tolerated our jaunts, mostly because he'd already arranged for Ika to be my husband one day, and he hoped our time together would prove beneficial. Now I'm 18, and our wedding is only a month away. As the chief's prime navigator, Ika is an honorable choice for me, one I'm grateful for. I focus on the ocean again, pressing my palms against the base of the canoe, the way Ika taught me, spreading my fingers and trying to feel the water. She moves uneasily. The canoe drifts with the current, but it's hesitant, as though it's unfamiliar with this path and moves with trepidation. I feel Ika's mouth against my neck, his warm breath tickling my skin. "No distractions," I say, feigning annoyance. "But I didn't say anything," he teases. I open my eyes to see him grinning above me, kneeling at my side. I shake my head at him, knowing this training session is almost over. He moves his mouth to my ear and whispers, "A navigator must be prepared for a variety of distractions while upon the water." "Is that so?" He nods against the side of my face. "It's only appropriate that I provide such distractions. For training purposes, of course." "Of course," I say, this time giving him a small laugh. He presses his nose and forehead flush against mine, his hand cradling the back of my neck. We breathe in and out, exchanging our breath, our ha. He moves his nose to the right of mine, then shifts to the opposite side. It is our honi, our kiss, and it leaves me breathless. "Maile," he says, pulling away slightly. "What do you feel?" I can't tell if his question is meant to be romantic or a part of our training, but it makes me think of what I felt a moment ago from the water, and I know I can't ignore it. I sit up and look at the ocean surrounding us, as though I can find the source of my unease in the darkness. "The storm is gone," I say, referencing the squall that pushed through our island a couple of days ago. But something is still amiss. She doesn't feel right. Ika sighs and leans against the side of the canoe. "You're not still thinking about those white sailors, are you? They've been gone for 8 days. "How could I not think about them?" I ask. "Their arrival changed everything." Ika shrugs and fingers the iron dagger hanging on his belt cloth, one of the many metal weapons and tools our people traded the white men for. "You're letting it muddle your instincts. The sea is calm, steady. It is you who is turbulent, not the water." Maybe he's right. Maybe it's all in my head. There's no reason for me to question James Cook or his intentions for our people. His ships, the Resolution and Discovery, had been skating along the shore of our island for days before they entered our bay. Lano's sacred bay. We'd been honoring Lano during our yearly Makahiki celebration when the ships arrived. Lano is our legendary white god, the god of peace, destined to return to our shore one day. James Cook came at just the right time to just the right place, and with his pale skin and head of white hair, it wasn't long before our priests declared him to be the god himself. James Cook never denied it. He participated in the sacred ceremonies honoring him, frequented our he'iau, our temples, and allowed our people to prostrate themselves before him whenever he walked by. And, of course, there was the iron. His sailors freely traded their abundance of metal for food, supplies, and women. I glanced at Ika's dagger again. I'd never seen anything like the substance before. None of us had. Harder than lava rock and molded into whatever form the sailors needed, it was virtually indestructible. Surely such a thing had come from the gods. Yet one of Cook's crewmen died while on shore, obviously immortal. How could that be? And there seemed to be no end to the amount of food the sailors could eat. I'd seen some of our people patting the crew's stomachs in awe of